I didn't know.
You can't help it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't think you would go with the princess dress. I didn't see you for a princess dress style. Yeah, this is good. Dang, that's a train. And we're supposed to spin in this?
No, we pin it up.
You said what?
We pin it up.
He's nervous. Is he nervous? That's all. Yes.
Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the #1 app worldwide, allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money. So Noah Lyles did a first look with his wife, and this was his reaction. And a lot of single women are angry. They are more mad than her. It's a thing, bro. These women are going off. They want her to leave her newly married husband. They want her to be single just like them. All based on the way he reacted in the first look, right? So they are saying she should leave him and he's a bad guy. This man chose to make her his wife. It don't matter how he reacted. He chose to marry this woman. That's all that matters. But this is the reason why most of these women are single, bro. Because they lack what it takes to be a wife. They will leave a man because of how he reacted, because he didn't react the way y'all wanted him to react. Let me guess. He should have been crying. He should have got down on one knee. Oh my God, I can't believe you're gonna be my wife. Right? But because the man reacted how he reacted, is like, yo, she should leave him. Man, take a look at all these birds going off on this man. Check it out.
I can't even park the car yet. Hold on. I'm so irritated. Okay, the car is parked. I'm irritated because I just found out who Noah Lyles is. Literally just found out. He's an Olympic gold medalist, whatever. Anyways, he got married. I saw the video of him and his bride-to-be doing their first look. And he turns around and the first words that spew out of his mouth are, "Oh, you went with the princess dress? I didn't think you would go with the princess dress." And then he proceeds to say, "Oh, and it has a train. How are we going to do a spin with that? Like, how are they going to be able to dance because she has a train?" I have a lump in my throat right now. Excuse me. I have worked on myself the past few years. I know I have. I have shown up to therapy. I have held the mirror up to myself. Like, I know that I am flawed. And that is the area I am flawed in, because had that had been me and my husband turns around to look at me on our wedding day, and instead of wallowing or basking in the beauty of his bride-to-be, his soon-to-be wife, you choose to critique me instead.
All I have to say about that Noah Lyles video and his fiance Junelle and him laughing in her face. Listen, And this is why before you get married, bro, I hope that this woman sees these videos people are making. The red flags will always be there. They will always be there. I promise you. It's your choice to ignore them, honestly. And that's what I fucking realized. Like, literally, that's why I'm getting divorced, like, 2 years into the fucking marriage, bro, because I swear.
That is a man that turned around and realized that his woman looked better than him. And he don't like it. He low-key a little bit jealous, a little bit. He's mad that he is not the baddie in the evening.
Why are we surprised by the way that Noah Lyles reacted to his wife during the first look at their wedding? Why? Why are we surprised? Because I have seen that man a grand total of 3 minutes on my television. If that, okay, he runs track, he's fast. He hasn't been on my TV a lot. I have seen that man and observed him for probably about 2 minutes, let's say that. And he reacted exactly how I would predict he would react in a situation like that. Exactly how I would have predicted. So why are we surprised? I actually was shocked he's gotten married because he gave every indication that he would marry himself if given the opportunity. I've seen all of these videos on my For You page of people breaking down his psyche and saying, oh, he loves himself, so he's incapable of providing her the love that she needs. And that's why he's not even paying attention to the way that she looked in her dress. And he didn't pay her a single compliment. And then I saw the clip of the lady on a talk show breaking it down. He's Noah Lyles. He reacted like Noah Lyles would react. It's really that simple. Open, shut case. Case closed.
Ladies, let this be a lesson, okay? Noah Lyles, I'm just going to touch bases on this video. Noah Lyles, okay? Listen. When you go looking for your husband, this is the reaction you get when you go looking for your husband, okay? That's why God says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. That's why it is so important for you to be a wife in the spiritual realm, walk as a wife, and be in your femininity so your husband can find you. This is why God says, he who finds a good wife finds a good thing.
The first reaction I had was annulment. Girl, you needed to turn around and leave this man. Wow. Because, okay, so Noah is a well-decorated Olympic athlete who has a reputation for being a little bit of a jerk to his opponents. Okay. And I think all that this video did was prove to us that it's not just his opponents that he's a jerk to, also his wife. Because I think you have to have an extremely low IQ to not understand what that moment meant for her. This is a moment we've all seen on TikTok a million times. Yeah. It's your first look at your bride, and you hit her with the, oh, wow. Yeah. And the worst part is seeing her reaction, because you can see how deflated she is, and he doesn't catch on. He video goes on, he doubles down, and then he laughs. And I just feel like any man out there who's like, you know, I'm just being honest. Listen, you are not Tim Gunn. This is not Project Runway. Nobody wants your assessment of Princess Cut and what she's supposed to wear. You're supposed to look into her eyes and say, honey, I love you. You look beautiful. And that's it. It's not hard.
Look, the Bible says a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. Why? Because finding a wife is extremely hard, because the majority of women are not wifey material. That's just the reality. And based on all the women that are complaining about the first look, I assure you, those women are not wifey material. And the reason why they are single is simply because they don't deserve a husband. But when a woman is not wifey material, what she's going to try to do, like her goal in life, will be to keep other women single and bitter and lonely just like her. So social media have a very large community of these types of women. And these women are usually very insecure. They usually have a very low self-esteem. So something like this will bother them, a reaction, because they want a man to put them on a pedestal because they are not used to that type of treatment. So now you got all these birds coming out and chirping, chirp, 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 chirp. And why this is scary for a man: if you marry a woman and all her friends are single, everybody around her are single as far as the women, it's going to be hard to receive the energy of a wife if all the women around your wife are not married? That's the problem. That's the scariest thing a man will go through if he marries a woman. Who is she listening to? Who got her ear? Is it the birds or is it other women on her level? Like when a woman becomes a wife, she can't hang with single women anymore because you're different. You're not in the same lane anymore. But the problem is, you got to keep in mind, a single woman will always try to keep another woman single. That's going to be her message. Her message will always be, yo, leave him. Whatever he does, it could be petty as shit. All she knows is leave him. He's no good. Because that's a woman who lacks what it takes to be a wife. And the worst thing, bro, the worst thing your woman could do is listen to birds. But apparently, Noah Lyles' wife heard all these birds chirping and decided to respond.
Hello, everybody. So, I've been seeing a lot of mixed review on our first look. And usually, I would ignore videos like this. I wouldn't say anything, but I felt as if this time I really need to say something. So, let me paint the picture for what you guys did not see in that 1 minute video, maybe. Leading up to that wedding, all of my sisters got denied for their visas. Sisters, nieces, my best friend of, I don't know how many years we've been friends since we were 8. She went to the embassy 3 times, did not get her visa. And it was just a lot emotionally going in because I wanted my family to be there. So on the day of the wedding, my team got a bad news. Somebody that was supposed to deliver the first speech and be sitting in the front of my wedding did not show up. So Noah was told like an hour before, like, hey, you know, somebody did not show up. And we didn't tell Junelle as yet. He said, tell her no so she can get to process it. They were like, no, we're going to tell her before the first look. So when she sees you, you know, she can cheer up, like lift her spirit. So 5 minutes before walking out that door, I was told that this person did not show up. Went out there basically holding back tears or whatever. And there was like 10 cameras around us. When I looked to the side, my aunt was halfway passing out, so she was sitting outside, just catching some air, and I'm there overstimulated, just tapping Noah on the shoulder. So in that moment, that reaction that I got from Noah is exactly what I needed, because he tried to make me happy. He tried to make me talk. Because if he did not do that, I would probably be, what do we call it now? Shut off the whole wedding because I was processing so much disappointment mentally and emotionally. So what he gave, I truly appreciate. So for the woman out here, oh, and also about the dress. I told this man I was going to wear a mermaid dress. Now I hate mermaid dress. Know me, if you know me and you follow me, you know I'm gonna wear something tight. I'm gonna be in my little bodycon, anything fitted, that's me. I work hard for my body, so, you know, fitted dress. And he was very surprised that I was in a princess dress. So he liked it. And this is something that we talked about. We talked about how I would dance in that princess dress if I actually wore it. We talk about, and this is the reason why I have 3 dresses. I have a mermaid dress, a princess dress, and a short dress to dance in. But apart from that, this is the first time I've seen so many women giving so many opinions on my relationship. Some are saying, run. He didn't say you're beautiful. And every time I read those comments, because I read comments. No, I don't, but I do. I look at these profiles and it's usually woman that looks at me, or he don't love her. Why can't he love me? I am beautiful, I am strong, I'm ambitious, and I'm confident. And so should you. So if it takes somebody saying that you're not beautiful to call off an engagement or a marriage, like, it wasn't worth anything. Because truth be told, that is something I get told every day by Noah. So in that moment, that dress, that hair, that makeup did not matter. All I wanted was to feel comfortable. All I wanted was to laugh, to smile, and he did exactly that. Thank you. Bye.
Now, why this response is crazy is simply because she allowed these birds to get under her skin. Look, the bottom line is this: that man chose to make you his wife. Your job is to focus on being his wife. Your job is not to respond to other birds. Like, you see the difference? Once a woman becomes a wife, she can't pay attention to birds. You really can't. This is how these birds destroy other women relationships. This is how these birds will make a wife become a single mother, bitter, lonely, and broke. The worst thing a woman could do is listen to birds after a man just made you his wife. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter how he reacted, what he said. He chose to make you his wife. You're a wife now. And that's the part I'm scared of, bro, is the fact that the majority of women out here are single for a reason, bro. And this chick should focus on her husband and being a wife and appreciate the fact that this man chose her. Out of all these birds out here, he chose you to be his wife. So I think she should focus on that and don't pay these birds any attention. Because if you pay these birds attention, you might become a bird too. Look, fellas, be wise out here, man. This right here is sad, but y'all see how easy it is for birds to influence other women to become birds too? Man, look, please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.